So I don't know much about the Heralds of Galactus, and I've never thought about them. But Mark is making it look good. We're talking what if Galactus transformed Moon Knight issue number 1? And warning, it won't change your life, but we're still going to get into it. So we start with this knockdown drag out between Galactus and Khonshu, because apparently Galactus wanted Khonshu to be his herald, but Khonshu is not trying to be anybody's herald. And unfortunately, the power of the moon is not exactly the power cosmic, and Galactus takes down Khonshu for saying no. But before Khonshu's lights go out, he calls the one person that he know he can depend on. Meanwhile, Moon Knight is doing Moon Knight things. You attack the travelers of the night, you're gonna see Moon Knight. But then he feels the call. And I mean, he really feels the call, because it looks like Khonshu is giving him a migraine right now. He arrives to see what is left of Khonshu, and then he gets the offer. And Moon Knight figures what Khonshu really wanted was not to be protected, but for Moon Knight to protect all the travelers of the night by leading Galactus away from Earth. And with that, Moon Knight fulfills his duty and becomes the new Herald of Galactus. However, Moon Knight becomes Scott Pilgrim and meets Galactus' 7 evil exes, aka his former heralds. They're not exactly cool with Galactus, so they're not exactly cool with Moon Knight, and so they throw down. We get a lot of explaining about how Mark's altars actually affect the power cosmic within him and makes him unpredictable. But it's apparent at least one, I think this is Frankie Ray, doesn't want to fight Moon Knight, but she does want Moon Knight to leave Galactus. Then it kind of dawns on him that in order to be Galactus' herald, in order to direct Galactus away from Earth, he's going to have to kill billions on some other planet. He doesn't want to do that either. So he speeds away, but he speeds away so fast, he ends up in the future, where he gets to Earth and finds out that all the heroes lost anyway. Then we get Galactus catching up to Moon Knight, telling Moon Knight to come along so he can feed on the Earth. Moon Knight tells him no. This is when Moon Knight and all of his altars and all of the different ways that he can conjure up the power cosmic because of his altars attacks Galactus, and Galactus figures that this is a waste of time, Earth is a waste of time, Moon Knight is a waste of time, and he takes his power back. And with that, Moon Knight is a regular human again, and I guess Galactus is on to find his new herald and his next meal. Or is Moon Knight normal again? I won't lie, the story has some interesting concepts, and even though the story wasn't great, that question mark only makes me want to come back for a part 2, if it ever happens.